This past week has been full of miracles, tragedies, joy, and every other kind of event that could happen in anyone's life. It begins, of course, with the birth of our Savior. To Mary, who would have been a single mother, except that Joseph, being a righteous man and listening to a dream, said that he would take her as his wife and basically adopt Jesus as his foster child. What a courageous act to do in a society where you didn't do such things. Yet, Joseph listened to the spirit, to that dream that came to him from an angel. And of course, we celebrate that great day when the joy of the shepherds, ordinary men out in a field, were one of the first to encounter the newborn Jesus. And then, of course, we get the jealousy of the early church the next day when Stephen, who is told to deny his faith, says, "No, I will not deny the Lord who came to save the world. I will not deny the Lord who gave us new life." And then, of course, he was stoned to death because people were jealous of another person's faith. And then we have the Gospel of John, the celebration of John the Evangelist the next day. And if you read when we read John's Gospel, it is a beautiful, beautiful treatise on the divinity and the humanity of Jesus. It's called the theological gospel. It's not like the other three. It's written in a whole different time. It's also written during a time when the church was beginning to have a lot of deniers. No, he wasn't human. No, he wasn't divine. No, he wasn't God. No, he wasn't human. But John says no. Jesus is divine. And then the tragedy of jealousy again, when Herod, because he was tricked by the Magi, who listened to another dream and went home by another route, because Herod wanted to see this newborn king of the Jews. And what does he do? He has all the 2-year-old boys and younger killed. The number of parents who have lost children through many different means, through stillbirth, from death, accidents, diseases, or whatever, how each person must have felt, each mother and father must have felt as they lost their child. And then today, we have another great miracle happening. Simeon was told by an angel that he would not see death until he saw the Lord. And when there must have been many women coming for the ritual of purification, and what does Simeon do? He goes right to Jesus, Mary, and Joseph and says, "Now I can die in peace. I've lived to see the King, our Savior, our Redeemer." And then he turns to Mary and said, your child is destined to do great things, but he's not going to live an easy life, and neither are you. You will hear of great tragedies, and you will suffer greatly. But if you look at the whole compendium of this whole week and the weeks to come, there's miracles, there's joy, there's hope, there's redemption, there's forgiveness, there's evil. But in the end, Simeon realizes that when we live a life that in spite of all the tragedies that happen, we still keep our faith, that we will see the Lord. And then he says, "Now I can die in peace." Life has its ups and downs. Life has its tragedies. But we're also called to know that life has its joys, its hopes, its dreams, its possibilities. And when we believe in miracles, and when we follow the calling of the Spirit, then not only are we better people, but the world is a better place. I feel bad for people who live in, oh, life is so tragic. Yeah, everybody has their problems, and we should support each other in our problems. But the other side of the coin, too, we are called to live life to the fullest, because that's what the Gospels are telling us to do, to believe in miracles, to trust in the Spirit, and follow the dream.
Hello, OLPH. My name is Mary Lynn Januszewski, and I'm the Director of Finance and Operations at Our Lady of Perpetual Help Parish in Glenview, Illinois. And this message comes to you with heartfelt gratitude and thanks for your ongoing generosity and support of OLPH Parish. This overwhelming generosity allows us to continue to serve and to minister to the parish community in so many different ways. So thank you, OLPH, for all you do. You are much appreciated.